Anyway, okay, sorry. Okay, this is like, and then
Yeah. You come back into this. What you've rolled is Lady Seraphina Tenebris, a vampire who is exactly what you think about when you would think about a fantasy female vampire.
She's hot.
Who was the
Do
leader
you have
of
a
a
personality disorder?
who was the leader of a crime syndicate in a past life.
yeah.
So
Well, yeah. Okay. I guess that counts.
so
Hey,
there
Tori.
you
Yes.
Not bad.
go. Anything but this. If you talk like the Count from Sesame Street, I'll be so happy.
What?
Tori, you good?
What can I do for you?
You just look a little differently right now. You look like your eyes kind of changed, like demeanor. If that makes sense. Peasants.
You grew these breasts. Crazy.
Yeah, you're like not an owl anymore.
No,
Wait,
he's still
oh,
an
he's still
owl.
No,
He's still an
I'm still physically now.
Dude, what you just call me peasant?
You're bending so far over to
know
like
you're
get to
covered
him.
in
No,
guts right now.
as soon as he said peasant, I like perk up. I'm like, wait, what? Who's
It smells delicious.
A feast.
Tori,
This is gonna end me.
Tori, be honest. Tori, be honest. How's that taste?
Absolutely divine.
Tori kind of like very like discreetly like. How's it taste?
Like
Kinda-
blood,
kinda-
but a little bit thicker. I almost
Seth takes a
I
second.
almost made
he's
an
like-
awful comparison, and I'm not.
And
going
he
to do
just
that.
goes a whole finger in.
No. I did my. So did you guys are just eating
It's
it?
like more viscous than regular
Ew.
blood.
This is a mimic, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can tell.
This is a mimic, correct?
I knew writing these was going to be very, very funny.
Ah, it has been centuries since I consumed the blood of a mimic. You're eating- Oh my gosh.
I thought he was a teenager like us.
I thought he was too.
You see Helen and her
I
friends.
walk. I walk over to Helen because I did yell at her to like come here.
I go with him.
No, you don't.
You do see this.
I
yeah.
eye the girls
Is it?
in a way of like,
One of them
Mimic blood
recognize
is poisonous,
is
right?
a vampire.
Really?
The goth one.
Goth girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk over to Helen. Sorry,
Oh,
I like look at my
Partial
arm
vampire.
dripping in
Yeah.
blood.
Going into
Go
I
take
know.
a shower.
Helen, I called you over just for help because I
Uh-huh.
got kind of bit real bad. But
Okay.
then it turns out I didn't need your help.
Yeah.
So
Alright. Then I'm gonna go.
yeah.
Okay, see ya. And she turns around to leave.
are all the girls there
You
too?
see a couple of the girls are kind of like looking at what's happened. There's a lot of students around
Yeah.
now that have kind of
I,
come to survey this sort of thing. What do you do?
wasn't like the one thing was the potion.
Yeah.
The potion of healing.
I go, oh, how convenient. And I just like chug it real quick, and then I like scoop up some of the blood, and I like walk over to like the girl, and I go, this is absolutely divine, and I think that you need to drink this. Trust
Dude, that's guts, dude. Don't hand that to her.
What? No, it's. Did you just guts? Are you?
He just Troy kind of throws
So-
it like in the air.
Yeah.
I
So
punch
I
it.
walk over,
I
and I kind of
catch
like,
the bottle.
kind of like move him
Make a dex
away.
check.
Kind of like,
we move him. We get him out of there.
Just like she kind of goes,
I'm sorry about him.
gross, and she follows Helen out. You see the girl with the green hair is still kind of like.
Do you have any
looking
idea
at
who I am?
Dude, you Tori, man. Let's get out of here.
Would you?
Who is Tori?
You caught it.
I I just pick him up.
Yeah, you just.
Unhand me!
It's just like wings in both hands, like you carry a
Like you
bird.
carry a chicken.
Yeah, and I just like. Dude, where are you staying? I'm gonna take you. I'm taking you home. Where are you staying?
oh,
I'm also gonna be like, nice to meet you guys.
I gotta shower.
Maybe we'll meet
Yeah.
up again. I'm gonna go back to my dorm. as
I'm
well.
carrying him
Yeah.
back to his dorm.
Dormitory? Where am I? I don't understand what's...
Perfect.
I'm gonna go back to my dorm.
I don't understand who you people are.
Perfect. I am
shrink-
going to
No.
you head up to your dorm.
Simple creature.
You head up to yours. Two of you head up to yours, and you realize all of you roll me a d4.
And I got 2 d4s on the table. You need one?
I got a 4, baby.
Should be right beside the books. I guess not.
3.
I got a 3 too.
3.
4.
What is yours? A 3. 3.
1.
1.
4.
The two of you find yourselves outside the same room.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And
Where's your key? Just give me your key.
I have no idea.
I kind of like.
To my palace.
I use my
It's not
big
on me.
hand to like kind of grab him in one hand, and I kind of take the key out,
take
What
the
are
key out.
and I just like,
It's your room key.
and I like take mine.
They're the same.
So I need to take a shower first.
I call for a shower.
I put him under my shoulder, and I open our door, and I say, I guess we're home.
Yeah.
You foul creature! Unhand
Do
me.
you want like which bed do you want, man?
You do see that in between
Specifically
these
someone
two,
gets hurt.
there is a common room, and as you both walk in your separate doors, you share a joint common room. The four.
Oh.
So
Hey!
the four of us just walk in together.
No. Like, I think
There's two
right?
doors on each opposite end.
Of the common
And
room.
you
But
just
like we walk in like at the same.
Yeah,
pretty
at the
much.
same
And
time.
come
I'm
around
like-
to meet.
Like you
I
see
look
each other unlocking the doors, and you walk in, and it just kind of
I
continues.
look
And
at,
you're like,
we're like, oh no way, we're neighbors, and then like,
yeah, you're like, never
I look
mind.
at you and like, I need to take a shower real quick.
Each of you has your own
And then I just-
bathroom for the two.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic. Never mind. I thought it was a Newman Shack.
No.
So I kind of take
What's
me
my name
and Tori to
again?
our.
You said it.
Uh,
Oh wait.
you might want to write
I'm
it
trying
down.
to write this down. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna make a little like marking like.
yeah.
Okay.
Seraphina Tenebris. Tenebris.
I'm sorry. Ten.
Ebris.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, dude.
Alright. Also roll me a d4.
You said she was like a
Vampire.
empress, or what did you say?
She was in charge of a crime ring.
Nice.
So, like a mafia boss, essentially.
Okay. Anyway.
Roll me a d4.
Oh, sorry. 3.
This is gonna last for 3 hours.
All right, dude. We have a meeting in about 2.5 hours. Okay. We have to be at it, or there's a big fine, like 600 gold.
Oh, that meeting. I remember.
Yeah.
Do we each have our own like rooms?
You each have a bedroom with 2 beds.
It's a Newman situation, but with an
It's a
extra
Newman.
bathroom.
It's a Newman situation with an extra bathroom. So there's a common room, bathroom, bedroom.
Okay.
All right, so we take
Seth is absolutely dumbfounded.
we take bedroom A
and-
quickly.
yeah.
As
Quickly.
as he realizes that these 3 fools are the ones that
Are
he
now
has
his
to live
roommates.
with.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah.
like escaping this group for.
He's like, oh, maybe we'll see each other.
So
Right.
is there a couch in the common area?
Yes.
Okay. So
It's a little more fantasy than just a regular couch,
I
but
put
you know.
on your bed.
Mimiro,
ask
tired
you which
from the
one you
day.
want.
He's
Which one
he's
you
in his
want?
normal form.
Yeah.
He
Still a little
I
bloody.
want that.
yeah,
bed.
he slumps
I demand
over.
that bed.
He turns into
Okay, but I'm just gonna
the
let you know,
elephant
like,
professor.
I often
It
have
just
to, like,
lays
go to the
completely
bathroom
on the
to
You
get
know,
out.
couch.
just totally out.
So, like,
Yeah,
It's closer to the
I'm
door.
gonna
I just
roll
wanna wake
a
you up. That's
constitution
gonna wake
check
you
for
up.
the
Are you a heavy
couch.
sleeper?
perfect.
Yeah.
You are a heavy sleeper.
The
I'm a
couch
heavy sleeper.
buckles
Okay,
under your
Yes!
weight. Yeah. As you
I
sit
push-
down as an
I
elephant.
sit you down
Oh
on
no,
the
no,
bed.
no, no! Like fall backwards.
Yeah,
and lay
it
down.
like
so embarrassed.
it cracks a little bit. It's not broken, but
all
it is
my
cracked
stuff
a
that
little
like my
bit.
siblings brought up. Like,
Perfect.
there.
If my goons were here, you would be dead.
Goons?
Yes, my goons.
That's those kids that found the pirate ship in the cave, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
You just spoiled it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Actually, what if I've actually seen the goons?
I've never
Anyway.
seen the Goonies in full.
I've never seen the Goonies.
What are you talking about, goons?
My henchman. What do you mean? Do you not know who I am?
You're like
Don't
Tori,
you dare say the word
Tori.
Oh. I don't know who that
Because we
is.
bonded over the fact that like we're almost the same name.
That's
probably
stupid.
why they put us.
That's not even spelled the same way.
No, but like if you switch the
That's not spelled the same
if
way.
you switch the
Troy?
the R and the
Troy,
O.
but it's spelled Troi.
If you switch your R and O in Tori, it would be Troy.
Call me Lady Tenebris.
I
Tenebris?
thought you were a guy.
Up to you. Your name.
I didn't know this was one of those kinds of dorms.
Why am I
My
inside
mom
of a
would not
dorm?
be happy. My mom would not be happy.
I
right
call
now.
over. It's like, is Tori short for Tenebris?
You can like
Tori Nebris.
You can see like the rage of your mom in like your mind's eye of what
Yeah,
that would
and
look
I'm just
like.
like, I'm not gonna tell her. He looks like a guy.
probably
He
fine,
looks like a guy. And so I just kind of
I'm like, is this some kind of male dormitory? And this is not. Hold on. I go into the bathroom and you hear, okay. And I come out and I'm like buttoning my pants back. I'm like,
Hang on, owls don't have a penis.
oh. I'm an owlin, baby.
yeah,
Owlin.
I will like Hannah.
I think all that
Owlins
means...
are like humanoid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All humanoids.
Okay, wait. Does
Anyway.
the Arakoa lay eggs?
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
I'm-
the Owlin.
I
Then-
take a shower.
yeah.
I come back
Also,
and then start unpacking my
most
things.
birds don't, but chickens do have penises.
What? No, they don't. They have a hole. I don't research.
Roosters.
Why?
Roosters have a penis.
Why?
It's not good
why
for
have you done
anything.
research?
Keep on conversation.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we got into this conversation.
Moving on.
Anyways, yeah. So
did you
you.
bring any stuff with you to college?
I guess not.
Um,
I'm just really confused.
If you need to borrow anything, like I have a few extras. I don't have a ton, but like, you know, I guess Mikasa Sukasa, in Elvish.
Yeah.
And she responds in Elvish saying, well, not for long. I'm gonna get out of here.
Dude, I thought we were like tight. What's up with that?
Okay,
I don't
so
even know what that means.
overhearing
Elvish, I said you guys know
okay.
Elvish too?
Yeah, I know
Overhearing
Elvish.
the commotion.
Wow.
So we had to
I use
come
it for
to these
business
rooms
deals.
to like drop off our stuff
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we left, right?
Same reason.
Yeah,
So-
and all
so-
of you did
Yeah,
it
yeah,
in
I
such a
use it
way that
for-
you never quite like saw each other.
Right.
'Cause I
Did
think
Tori
elves are hot.
drop off some
Let's be honest
Stuff.
here.
That's a great
Yeah,
question. Roll investigation.
they're both saying
roll
yes.
investigation? Okay, I'm
Has Tori hidden his stash?
Mimiro is cooking up a plan.
I say this in
15.
Elvish.
Wait,
This
hold on,
is
invest-
15.
in
17.
Elvish, you know?
Wait,
And it's just
yeah,
like,
17.
you're so beautiful. You make the sun look dull. And it rhymes in Elvish, and that's my pickup line.
Yeah.
For women.
For Elvish women
For Elvish
specifically.
women, yeah.
Uh,
That's why I learned Elvish, to pick up women.
Right.
What'd you think of that?
It's like
Has
we're in
Tori
French.
hidden his stash?
Like just a couple words in French.
He already has.
Um,
He's already stopped in the dorm,
17?
actually.
17? Yeah, I think
His
so.
stuff is in the dorm, actually. It's just
Yeah.
under the bed. I just haven't seen it. Like,
Yeah,
it's just,
I think you find it kind
Like,
of in
dude,
one of the
is that your
obvious
stuff
hiding
under the bed?
places, like
I
up
don't
in
have
the
stuff.
slats
Look,
of the
under
bed.
the bed.
I like.
it's stuff. I don't know.
You
if
look
it's
under the
mine.
bed and you see
It says
Mimiro.
Tori's stuff. Do not touch. And a sticker that looks cheaply made.
Okay, so I grab a little bit. I grab whatever they use to
Yeah, you
light.
roll it. Yeah.
I roll it,
Hold on, wait.
and Troy, do you mind? Do me a favor. Hold that thing down real quick. I put it in his mouth and I light it.
Wait,
I
what?
tell him to suck it. I'm trying to get him high.
He puts a blunt in.
Wait,
in
what?
Tori's
What? You
mouth.
found my stuff?
Yeah.
Where was it?
He rolled a 17.
Where
to,
did you
to
say it
find
was?
I said it was under your bed.
Yeah, actually, I was saying,
Yeah.
I was gonna carve a hole in the mattress.
Yeah, I was about to say it's in an obvious place, like under the slats of the bed. It's like, yeah.
Anyways,
He
Dang.
sticks a blunt.
Wait,
in
wait,
your
wait,
mouth.
hold on. I wanted to do something
Wait.
before because like
Sure.
I was gonna say Seraphina's like, hold on, and she's like, I need to do something really quick.
No.
Just-
You can't.
He's
leave,
got like blunt
this-
in one hand.
You literally
I'm gonna say you're in the process of like rolling
You
it. You
literally
can't get the
cannot
roll quite right. Like it's
leave
not.
like this.
yeah, I'm just a farm
I'm
boy.
not-
You're just like-
you know?
How does this work?
She hops down off the bed and goes over to Tori's stuff, and she goes, and then like she's like, okay, it's probably in here somewhere. She opens a bag and it's kind of like scampering through, and she goes,
What are you looking for?
and she pulls out like a journal, and it's pretty small, and she opens it up, and there's just like several names in different handwritings,
Mhm.
and she goes, oh, okay. So I have a pen. Wait, and she like unfolds like
I
a
didn't
flap
bring any
and
school supplies.
pulls out like a pen that's in there, and just
You were definitely given money for school supplies, and it went towards the weights.
and
They
she,
said buy what you need for school.
Yeah.
And so I did.
Exactly.
and she signs her name, and goes, interesting.
Listen, man,
You have a guest book for your alternate personalities. That's a
are
very
you
funny
okay?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Mimiro has the blunt. He's finally gotten the roll just right on it.
I light it and I pass it.
I know. I understand what's happening.
I
get
use
this blood, like-
firebolt to like
Yeah,
heat
you
up my
just-
hands, and I just heat it up.
You
for
prestidigitation, a little spark.
Okay, hey, just no. I know what I need to do.
I don't know what this is.
I know what I
but
need to
you just
do.
need to-
It's
You just need to do it.
it's in the book. I know. Hopefully, I never see your faces again.
And you are.
Oh, whoa! This room is sick.
It's our room.
Yeah,
Seriously? Sorry, seriously.
Oh, I'm still an elephant, by the way.
Oh,
So
right,
he,
yeah, so
he comes
fully
back to an
elephant.
elephant.
Yo,
He just-
whoa!
Seth, how are you
Tori?
settling in? All of
Yeah,
these
man,
three are in like room A, dealing with the
All right.
the Tori
This is
situation.
This is
Yeah,
your
I,
side.
like,
right. Did
cleaned
you
up
want-
my
you want this
arm.
side?
Yeah,
went
dude,
to
nice.
unpack a
And
little
we
bit.
live together.
Right, what you know, you
Nothing.
We
to
also live
unpack.
together
They
too.
have like bedspreads and stuff. There's some nice like
Gnarly,
canopy
yeah.
beds.
Oh, it comes with
There's
it?
yeah.
I was gonna say I brought like I have a
You just,
flat
like,
I
sheet.
think
You're
you're
like a different
prepared with
person
like the one
for a
flat
little
sheet,
bit.
but there
What's up
is
with that?
there's bedding on there.
Okay,
What's
wonderful.
television?
It,
Right,
I
the
take
best.
it off.
Yeah, you leave all of this like very nice bedding in a pile,
Tori,
and you have one mattress that's nicer than any mattress you've ever had,
Yeah.
and one single sheet. You've taken like the mattress protector off, I imagine, as well.
You know what? I think about the mimic attack today, and I leave the protector on there.
Okay. You think that's what the mattress protector is for? Definitely.
Yeah.
There's no fitted sheet on the bed though. You've removed that as well, I'm sure.
Guys,
Yeah, no, Finchie's gone.
Guys, I I'll make something pretty clear. I kind of blacked out, and now this is here. Thank you, whoever rolled this. Well done. I'm actually
What is that?
this.
It's a blunt.
It's weed.
Like from the ground?
Yes.
Yeah.
Troy, your parents are farmers. You feel like you've got a pretty decent handle on like this is not what we do with weeds.
No.
When we pull
I pull
weeds,
weeds
this
and I
is
throw
not,
them away.
Yeah.
I burn them, but in like a big pile.
Yeah.
Do you?
My uncle Morton
You
used
wanna
to
try?
have that stuff growing
No.
behind his house. He used to do the same stuff. Yeah.
Here,
I
like,
He's
grew
not
up
around
seeing
anymore.
I'm saying weed, but
Yeah.
I'm meaning like ground weeds.
Ground like
I
garden
say
weeds. Yeah.
when I pull weeds, right? Calm down. Look at
Not
me.
the cough.
When I pull weeds, I put them all in a big pile and then I burn them.
dude, that has to be crazy. Tell me
What do
you hit that, bro.
Hit that?
Oh my
Sitting over a
God.
bonfire,
it's
just like
pretty hot.
What are you talking about?
Oh
I
my
mean, we
God.
all kind of gather around and
Dude,
we like
gassing
eat
up the
dinner.
whole woods,
No,
bro.
we just eat dinner together and we're like gassing up the. Well, my dad sometimes
gassing
does.
up
He'll be
acres.
like, "Oh, I'm gassing up the woods."
Acres, dude. I'm hungry right now, bro. Anyway, I was just gonna say. Hold on.
Oh, dude, our meeting's in like 10 minutes. We gotta go.
Oh,
snap.
crap.
Alright.
All right, we rush.
yeah, you get yourselves cleaned up. You head
I
down to.
in one drag.
You
Oh,
just.
that's so
Have
cool.
you ever seen that, like, in I believe, either the first or second Red Dead Redemption, you can, like, smoke a cigarette and get back, you know, some of your health or sanity. But if you do it quickly in combat, you smoke an entire cigarette in one drag, and it's very, very fun to watch. Alright, so you head down, you all attend this meeting, you sign in, you're free from fines.
Oh, that
Over-
already was annoying.
So, over the next few days, your classes begin. All of you, I know you two have picked from your list of classes. Did the two of you ever choose classes from the list?
Wait, I'm sorry. There was a class list.
I know Caleb picked his. I
I
don't
picked
remember
mine.
if. Okay, so
I
for all
have
of you
not.
three,
Yeah.
roll a d8.
Perfect. 40.
It's not a d8.
Roll dice.
4.
5.
4. So one of your classes is beginning incomancy.
Okay.
If you want to write that down. One of your classes with a 5 is history of magic and art. Would you roll, Christian?
3.
3. One of your classes is beginning computational magic.
Beginning computational magic.
It's a requirement.
Yeah.
These are all like gen ed stuff. Yeah. Everybody roll me another d8.
Is it Incomancy?
Incomancy.
How many classes do we need to take?
Oh, Mancy.
Oh, okay.
6.
6, that is Introduction to Archaeomancy, which is like archaeologist magic. Would you roll?
3.
3. You roll again. You can't have 2 beginning computations. 1. You are in Arcanobotany for beginners.
Also 1.
You are also in Arcanobotany for beginners.
How many times do I need to roll it?
Just 1 more.
One more, 5.
5. Did you already have History of Magic and Art? Yeah, so roll again.
1.
You are also in Arcanobotany for beginners.
I got 3.
3. You are... you gotta go again, my bud. My brother in Christ.
That's a 3.
This is statistically amazing.
Unlike
Roll again.
Yeah, we can do statistics on that.
Ooh, I don't want to.
That silly T.
I got a 6.
A 6. Introduction to Archaeomancy.
And then 5.
5. You're in History of Magic and Art. All of you are in Arcanobotany for beginners.
I'm in that, right?
You are.
Yay.
Did you
Do we
you
have
know
it
what I'm
together?
in?
I know, as long as you have it written down.
Can you read them off to me? Because
So
I would
you
remember
had,
if you
I
told
know
me.
you had Arcanobotany for beginners. I believe you had History of Magic and Art, because that's Prismari.
Mhm.
And Basic Magical Auras is the General Studies one.
Wait, is there one for Witherbloom students?
It is Arcanobotany for beginners.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then,
So you're
what was the last one again?
The last one again was Basic Magical Auras, which is a general.
I thought it was like herbology or something. Horology, right? Because I said we were going to go in and make that joke.
No, that was a club. That was an
Oh, that's the
extracurricular.
Horticulture Club.
Oh, the horticulture.
That's
Okay.
the Horticulture Club.
What's the one that we said? Oh, I thought it was a sport, and that's why.
Arcanobotany.
Okay.
Thought it was
Yeah, so you have...
What are your classes, Jack?
Do you have Arcanobotany?
all of you have Arcanobotany,
Perfect.
which is very funny to me.
Hannah, I know I asked you twice. What again is the last one? I stopped
The
writing.
last one is Basic Magical Auras.
Magic.
I don't think any of us have that class.
No, I'm taking botany, magic and art, and magic auras.
And you're all taking Magical Physiologies,
Yeah.
which is a gen ed. So you head into your first Arcanobotany class,
Magic physiology.
and you find a treant.
Is it the same guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
He
This is
is
magical botany?
He's technically yes.
Can
He's
I
technically a dryad. I'll say you're.
Yeah,
I'll say
I'm
you for
gonna
a
be late.
second. The three of you walk in. You see a giant treant in the center of the room who is discussing things with various students before they come and take their seats for
Yes.
for the beginning of the lecture. The three of you see, several other first-year students. This is a pretty popular class. You see Troy's sister, Helen, is here as well. She doesn't really acknowledge you, but
What's up, Helen? Helen's in this class too?
she kind of like, hi,
Hey.
with,
Let's see
with a couple of her friends in there as well.
I'm back in my normal form. I feel like we should say that.
Yeah, this is several days later.
Yeah.
And as this treant introduces herself as Eudora, the unofficial groundskeeper for Strixhaven, as well as the official groundskeeper for Strixhaven, the unofficial undertaker for Strixhaven.
That's dope.
And
That's dope.
and she begins her lecture about the it's mostly syllabus, but it's a lot about the things that you'll be studying in Sedgemoor, the vast expanse of woods on Witherbloom's College. At about this time, Troy,
Coming in late.
you realize you're late for class,
Yeah.
and you come in. Describe how you coming in.
I kind of swing open the door as she's
It's
talking.
outside.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No, you managed to swing open a door.
I brought my own door.
Huh?
And I come in.
that? That's crazy.
How?
How? Hold on.
That's why he was late.
That's why I was late. I had to bring
You
my
had to
own
bring your
door.
own door.
Somebody leans over and is like, oldest trick in the book.
That really confuses them. I bring I swing open a door somehow.
Somehow.
Roll for confusion.
Roll Yeah, roll for
You guys don't
roll
understand.
performance.
13?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty confusing.
The door.
Everybody around is like,
And then
and you lock eyes with Helen, and she goes,
I'm just confused.
I really just hope they have every class together.
and you see this treant in the center goes,
This is like the
Arcanobotany for beginners.
yeah. So where's like the ball?
Mr. Hawkins, are you in this class or aren't you? Because
Yeah.
you're on my roster.
Yeah, I'm in the class.
Then take a seat.
Where's? Okay, I guess we're doing warm-ups later. And like I like to imagine that there's a seat next to Helen.
Yeah, you
Like,
sit
okay,
down
so
and she's very much
It's like could it be like seats of two?
they're mostly like benches with a little bit of a like rest in front of them, as like the backs come up and they sort of form.
Yeah.
The desk of the
Helen's
person behind
sitting,
them. Yeah.
sitting alone next to her friends in the other desk.
Right, her friends are like one over.
Yeah. And I go over
so
and sit
she's
next
just
to Helen.
complete like stone
Because they all have
face.
somebody sit next to them. They're probably sitting next to each other, and a random guy sitting
She
there.
looks at you and goes, "What are you doing?"
I lean over to Helen, and I sign. I thought this was a sport.
She goes,
Baltney.
Yeah, like
Baltney.
like in complete sincerity.
"You're not just wrong, you're stupid."
Don't call me stupid. Mom talked to you about that.
Mom would be disappointed
Yeah,
in you.
in you too.
She goes, "Yeah, I can read."
So can I. I just thought it was a sport.
You know what?
The whole class.
Like everybody's,
Where it's silent.
she's
where-
continued with her lecture, but at some point she stops and goes, "Do you mind?"
and I was like, Helen,
Tori's over here like,
pay attention.
She like,
Like doing that as the teacher's like, yeah, Helen, pay
yeah,
attention.
there. She's very much just like, all right.
I look over at you guys and I'm like,
Have any of you made an effort to sit next to Helen's cute friends?
Is
Ooh.
Golf Girl there?
Goth girl is there.
I think it's a race to see who can sit next to Goth Girl first, to be honest.
Hey, she smiled at me first.
I made this
She's gonna-
impression yesterday. No, I don't remember that. Anyway.
Wait, who else rolled the 20 for the friends?
So all of you can.
It's not this just seemed
all of you
if
can
you found them cute.
roll luck to see if you
Jason.
manage to. If you like.
The roll is to see if you found them cute, not if they like you.
Is that D20?
Oh, Lord. Wait, so luck? 19.
For Jack. Not,
Yeah.
you gotta
Go ahead.
roll two.
I know. So,
It's just a flat roll.
okay,
Yeah, that's him?
so no.
You get that?
No modifiers, just flat roll.
Yeah, that's-
18.
18.
Yeah, I was going to combine that with Riz, but I
Ooh.
just can't.
Alright.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll, but I would like to only sit next to her as bad luck.
As a, like, yeah.
Like,
As
because
a
I'm
ward to
not
everybody
trying
else, yeah.
to. I would rather not.
Oh.
That's an 8.
I think just because their rolls were higher, I think the two of you enter at the same time, Mimiro and Tori, and you both are like neck and neck for the same spot. And Tori managed to get a little wing lift off and fly over and just kind of land there. You know?
I kind of go boom and like
You sit there and you're like, this seat taken?
And she kind of looks over and goes, "Are you the guy that offered me like a vial of blood yesterday?"
Yes. Yes.
I don't think that was.
No, it was definitely you.
I don't know what
That's
you're talking about.
That's really gross. And I think it's kind of stupid that you would make fun of me for like
What?
being a
No.
vampire. That's
Dude, I would never do that, I swear. What kind of blood was it? Oh, was it that mimic? Did we kill that?
oh my gosh, you
I
don't even remember.
I killed it.
That's so stupid.
Oh wait, this is before class. Never mind.
She goes, anyways, I'd just like really appreciate it if you didn't like bother me.
Oh yeah, sure. It's
Okay.
Do you continue to sit there?
cool. Yes. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
She looks over at like her friend and kind of goes,
Can I like walk over,
Nope.
pick him up, move him, and just sit down? Can I do that?
I think you can both try to squeeze into the same bench though.
I think he rolled higher.
I think- yeah,
Like,
you rolled-
he did roll
You
higher.
rolled
I
higher,
think he
you're
won,
definitely
Jason.
there.
She doesn't want to sit by you.
Jason is a fictional girl.
She kind of goes, so
I'm
after
I'm gonna win.
you have, an interesting class period of her introducing, Witherbloom mascots to you, describing Sedgemoor, the deep and often monster-filled woods that Witherbloom is home to. Adjacent from Sedgemoor, she explains, is the detention bog, where if you have detention, you will be sent to the bog. But you have to be careful to stay within the bounds of it, otherwise you risk wandering into Sedgemoor. And that you will have projects later in the semester that revolve around you knowing how to correctly navigate the forest, and learning how to now will be key to your success in the future. Over the next couple weeks, everybody roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Can Troy roll with disadvantage because he's writing out like sports plays that he wants to do in the class because he's still not convinced.
No, this is just a general
Okay.
initiative.
That's a 21.
18.
Oh, initiative. 23.
23.
Also, really
23, 21.
quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
21. Yeah. Tori's like. Psst. To get like the girl's attention.
Yeah, she goes, oh my gosh, what?
It was brought to my attention that it's hard to explain because I just have this kind of like thing that happens where like I'm not myself, and I don't even know why I would give you blood. That makes no sense to me. I don't.
Dude, just stop.
No,
You're embarrassing yourself.
Okay, I just reached down. Just.
Also, yeah, I was about to say,
Do you want some?
gross, you put your mouth on her, that's nasty.
That's how. It's fine, bro. It's smoke it away. I don't
You're
know.
wrong, apparently. She doesn't
Technically, he
want
has a
some.
beak, so it's like very.
She goes, no, I'm good, actually.
Yeah, it's cool. I just
I would still prefer if you didn't, like,
talk to you. That's. I got that. I get that a lot. Yeah, it's
yes.
I'm like drawing out
Yeah,
plays,
you're
and then
working on-
I like get Helen's sister. I'm like,
She looks at her and goes,
What do you think?
I guess we're sitting next to each other.
I guess so.
Yeah.
and she goes back to just,
Probably
like,
not
note
talking in
taking.
class.
huh?
I wouldn't be talking in class since this is with Witherbloom.
I mean, he hands her the the play.
She
Making sure
takes
I
it,
get-
crumps it up, and tosses it over there.
I may not be this way with all my classes, but at least with my Witherbloom
Not
classes.
again.
Take those seriously, at least.
Exactly. How I am in real life. Counting classes take seriously. Everything else
Anyways,
is a
and
joke.
she just keeps going.
Amen.
Can-
What?
I'm trying to go away to like get the teacher to notice that she just littered in class.
Yeah.
I'm like, I say in a whisper, but like a loud whisper. I'm like, Helen, you can't litter in class.
Teacher looks over and goes, Mr. Hawkins, are you done?
She threw a paper on the floor.
Paper is biodegradable, I'm not concerned.
It was my paper.
He goes, I'm going to separate you two.
Helen's like, please.
Thank God. And for the
Was
foreseeable
is the goth
future of
girl
the
like
class.
he'll move?
That would be really funny, actually.
She goes, he can sit here, actually. That's fine. And
Wait,
the,
the goth girl wants to sit next to me?
the goth girl wants to sit next to Helen.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
he can. Oh, he can sit here.
Yeah,
She
he can
pointed
sit,
at his seat.
Yeah,
Okay.
she points at her seat.
Yeah.
He can sit here and gets up and to swap with you. So you end up sitting next to Tori.
Like, was it Tori?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna look.
Sure.
What does the teacher think, by the way? I just like to know. As when I get up and go sit next to Tori, she sees us do like our like.
She just kind of has this moment of like, I'm not gonna worry about it.
As I'm also like,
This is a Witherbloom class, which means it's all stoners.
Yeah,
like
true.
99% stoners.
And then Helen and me.
Yeah.
And apparently her friend. I mean, I thought she smoked too, to be honest.
dude, she has just some,
She
like,
might, but also you're a bird.
Also, she thinks you're gross. You offered her blood, like, and
Yeah.
guts.
It wasn't me, bro.
It was you.
So,
Like,
so what were your initiatives that you rolled? I know you had a 23.
that's just like trying to work.
You had a 21.
21.
What'd you have?
18.
18. What'd you have, Christian?
It's
6.
like,
Okay, can I do that?
Sure.
Okay.
You go and you get a job at the stadium. As you were doing so, you see the goth girl. Also, putting in her, application, along with a very ripped gnome.
Along with
Just
a very ripped.
like an
Yo, is that
absolutely
girl?
jacked gnome,
Is that,
gnome girl.
no girl.
Yeah. You arrive, the two of them are there for, like, job orientation. And the guy that's in charge of the fields, who's sort of over them is, hang on. He's the silk ball coach, but he's also sort of, like, that's what he does. That's his official job, but he's also kind of in charge of stadiums and stuff. And his name is Brog Rakdor. Giant minotaur man with huge horns and like a big old nose ring he's wearing, like a ball cap and like a t-shirt. He's got a little bit of a dad gut, tucked into khaki cargo shorts with a belt.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. He kind of goes, "So, welcome to your new job at the stadiums."
No interview required.
No interview. Well, this is already they've put in the application. The three of them are there for like job orientation.
Yeah.
He passes out a set of polos that have like Strixhaven Stadium on them that you are to wear. He goes, "There's a lot of stuff you're going to be doing. You can be mascot, groundskeeper. I assume you groundskeeper. I think." He looks at Goth Girl and goes, I think concessions, and to the buff gnome girl, he goes, "I'm gonna put you on refreshments." She goes, "Gross."
He's like, yeah.
You're all like the two of you are just very excited about this.
So goth girl isn't excited.
Goth Girl is just kind of like the goth neutral, of just like,
Oh, Christian, be
Um,
careful, man.
and he goes, "Yeah, so go ahead and take a minute, introduce yourselves, and then I'll break you into some of the work we're gonna be doing."
I got you.
ain't no way.
Bruh.
So he gave us
Amazon.
He gave you polos. They all have like a ball cap on top.
in the ball cap.
They're
Okay,
not a
Like
ball cap;
package
it's a
on here, like,
visor.
this big.
I got you. So to introduce myself, say, "Hey, I'm Mimiro. I'm really excited to be working at the stadium, and this is gonna be fun." And like while I'm holding it, I just like shape change like with the visor
Yeah.
and the polo, and I just start like as I say I'm like happy.
I just
like,
like
Yeah.
that so
I
many
do
times.
that.
I don't
Cute.
understand why.
You see the gnome goes, "Oh my gosh, you're a champ!" Oh, that's so cool. That's just about the coolest thing. Okay, my name's Greta. And I'm part of the Iron Lifters Club, so if, like, because if you ever want to come down, you are more than welcome to. We'd love to have you. And she goes, "So, I'm mostly here to, like, help pick up and put away real heavy equipment. That's kind of my thing. But, I'm, of course, more than happy to help out sort of any way I can." And you see, the goth girl kind of goes, "Hi. My name's Aurora. It's nice to meet you. And I need money. That's about it."
That was really good.
That was really good. That was really good.
I met.
And I need money. Yeah, so you have been introduced. You are, Coach Rakdor takes you through, the nitty-gritty of keeping the fields, like, clean, painted, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
For silk ball tournaments.
I'm about to say farmer background, and he's Witherbloom. He has this.
Oh, yeah,
He's
you're good. You know your way around a lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
100.
100%.
So you're being paid 5 gold pieces per week.
Perfect.
Which, it adds up. Any extracurriculars you were thinking about joining?
The one, but I want to do the dead language.
You do notice as you come in to participate in this this club, you kind of go to one of the first meetings. One of the guys there is a minotaur, sort of a big guy, kind of hunched shoulders. His name is, he introduces himself as Drazimir Yarnask. He has sort of these big curling horns, and you get the sense that he's very bookish despite being, a much bigger guy. He's got like big glasses and kind of talks in a really deep voice, but it's quieter, like he's trying to be more soft-spoken and smaller than he actually is. That's a picture of him. Yeah, he's a guy.
Cool. Can I introduce myself?
Yeah,
and
sure.
Get friendly with him?
Yeah, you introduce yourself, you get friendly with him.
Mm-hmm.
He welcomes you, asks, what languages you're interested in learning.
Give me a hint on like which ones they're actually learning.
He tells you that you are they're talking about stuff like abyssal and celestial and real like ancient stuff.
Gotcha.
Although some people still speak them, it's more rare.
I'm actually interested in primordial.
Primordial. He goes, I love primordial. He goes, if you've ever read it. He goes, we've got like old Fey texts you find written on stones and stuff. Sorry. The other person that is in this class that you recognize because you've seen him before is the guy with the punchable face.
Like Grayson or
No.
Okay.
It's punchable face.
Yeah.
punchable face? I'm
He
sorry.
looks
What's
you.
his name?
His name is.
You never asked, Jason.
He goes, I'm Quintilius
Oh my
Antithian Melantor the Third.
Of
You
course
can
he's
call
My
me
father.
my father.
You know.
You can call me Quintilius. I don't insist on being called by my entire first name. That's impractical.
Call him what?
senior.
Quintilius.
Quintilius.
You don't have to call me by my entire first name. Or
Yeah, he's
by
gonna
my full name.
miss
That's
it.
impractical. But
At that point, I feel like you
Uh,
kind of
his
have to. Once you pass the
majesty,
third,
I
it's
suppose.
just like,
even though
in a way, you
know,
kind of, like, it just feels like you have to. I don't know if that pressure's you.
your roommates are an odd bunch.
I don't feel it.
Wait, say that again?
Your roommates are an odd bunch.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Is he dissing us right now?
I mean, yeah.
I understand.
guess.
Random assignment. Of course, you can put in a request at the beginning of the year to get roomed with whoever you'd like, but I'm sure you wouldn't know that.
Yeah. I look
him!
I look over at Draz and I'm like,
I would do it for the first one.
is this guy for real right now?
He kind of goes, he's just like that. You'll get to know him.
Do I want to?
Yeah, he goes,
Dude, I'm doing
Draz, you're-
either one. Primarily the first.
I like actively want to say Draz. You're right.
yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
the first
Anyways.
one.
You're right.
You're right, Draz.
So from this extracurricular, again, you gain athletics and history, which is pretty good. And go ahead and write down 10 gold pieces added to your thing from working at your job.
Oh, nice. So history.
History and athletics, and you just have proficiency in those now.
Wow.
As well as your student die. Tori. Over
Tori.
these couple weeks, what are you up to? Are you looking at jobs, extracurriculars?
I have started my
Are
own
you-
club.
I need to write down my aura.
Oh boy.
It is anime club. But what is it?
The equivalent of anime.
Whatever. I'm trying to think. What should anime be called in this
You
world?
can just call it anime.
Anime.
I think anime transcends universe.
I think,
Yeah.
anime is a constant.
anime club, where they actually do watch anime,
Yeah.
but but
Don't look at me like that.
Please don't say what I think you're about to say.
but
Call brother sister.
everyone goes there.
Called brother sister. You got a brother and sister.
Hold on. Do you go to the anime club here at Troy?
Why would he
You had
think
to
of you
ask
like that?
really
That's-
fast.
I have
No.
never
Not like he's
stepped
wearing
in
the
an anime
Spy
club.
X
Thank you.
family
Have you
shirt.
been? Huh?
Yeah, he's wearing this
Have you
Spy
been?
Family
I have
shirt.
never been. I just see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
He goes, oh, Man.
Whoops.
I didn't even notice.
What was I gonna say? Oh, and like, yes, they do watch anime, but it's really just a spot to go get high.
Yeah. Alright, so you're actually gonna roll me a luck check with disadvantage
Okay,
to see
I
if you
don't
can
know
get
what
this
the hell's
thing started.
gotcha.
Basically pick a place.
Who is yelling? Stop yelling.
It's a 7.
Is this 7?
Yeah, I get that.
Yes, ma'am.
I just
No.
don't have the job.
You set up your thing, you
haven't
get your
thought about it
flyers. You can't figure out how to get them like printed or mass produced. So you have done them by hand and they don't look very good because you're
I drew, like-
kind of high.
What are you?
Um,
People that you want to be friends with?
I have the exact picture of what I'm imagining. It kind of looks like it's from a
Which letter
Super
have-
Mega video.
Yeah.
The new dude, you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen? Hold on.
I imagine the like illustrations look like a Joel Haver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it happen then, bro.
Oh yeah.
Super Mega.
I'm already in. Yeah.
Like this kind of art style,
Yes,
where it's like
exactly.
someone that I can draw.
Yeah.
I can imagine the anime club.
Exactly.
Oh
like-
my gosh, I need to like edit that.
Anyway,
And you've done like a variation of that for all of them, but
Mhm.
you kind of got like burnt out after like
at
5.
the end, it's like
You were like, no,
not
I'm
too far from
good.
like a stick figure looking kind of
Right.
thing.
Um,
The first one wasn't even that good. It just get worse. though.
Right. All the hands are like either behind the back or like in pockets.
Mhm.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
So yeah, you get like not much is happening here. You kind of get like one other guy who walks in wearing like a real long trench coat and like a pork pie hat
Yeah.
with star sideburns.
Starburns.
What's up, bro?
Starburns.
It's Starburns.
Yeah.
Starburns.
What's going on, Brett? You here for the anime club?
Yeah.
Do you Oh, I think this is actually not the day that we're meeting. You'd come back.
Are you sure? Because I have the flyer. Who pulls it out? It's like a little bit sweaty. It's crumpled from being in his pocket.
Yeah. Oh, let me. Oh, dude, I totally put the wrong day. It's actually tomorrow. So come back tomorrow night. Yeah, I was just getting stuff set up. Proactive.
Okay. And he kind of like waits around for an awkwardly long time before walking off.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Are you looking for jobs or?
Dude, I want to work at the cafe actually for real. That was.
All right.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like,
I show up with my hat that I like.
yeah,
You
had.
come
could
back
we maybe time
and-
out and go together? Like,
sure.
for this?
Yeah.
Or,
I'll
like, maybe
say
just do
that's
now?
gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna cover your job.
Yeah,
because
because that was my plan anyway.
Yeah,
Was I was
yeah.
gonna go do that.
You both come in. You have the hat on, and you see
Our own
Isla.
personal hat.
Who,
too,
it's a
Nate.
little
We
bit
go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 work.
Isla goes, that is adorable. Oh my gosh, you're both hired. Just so immediately, she goes, you will have to fill out a W-2.
Like paperwork.
You spend a total of 3 hours filling out paperwork before she takes you back behind the counter to give you on-the-job training. Right as the dinner rush
I love
starts.
food service.
Let's
Man.
go.
Caleb actually loves working food service.
I
This is,
hated
like,
working food
low key. I
service.
love this.
The worst times in my life I was working
We're
food
like
service.
yes, and then we like turn around, camera pans out to show like this
Just
insane
like
crowd
crowds
of
of
people.
people.
We're like,
Yeah.
It's a Papa's
Yeah.
Pizzeria.
So Isla
This is
is...
a podcast.
Honestly, I can see that Caleb used to play
the
that a lot.
Pizzatron 3000 kind of moment. Yo.
Yo, Papa's Pizzeria lore.
Oh, I bet there's so much.
So deep. Anyway, dude, yeah, we're like whipping sandwiches up. We're like going crazy.
No, you're both gonna have to roll me a dexterity
I did
check
so good
for that.
last
Or
time.
performance.
Performance.
Up to you. It can either be dex or
I'm
performance.
choosing
I have to do
performance.
dexterity.
Is it nat 20?
It's a 19.
Oh.
24, Hannah.
24!
We're like, hey, the lady source. We're like, lady.
We got this.
We got this.
What'd you roll, Jack?
19.
19. Yeah, the two of you are smoking it, and she kind of like, they have those little pictures that show you how to like assemble the sandwich, and you've got it. Easy. And like the customer service is there. It's really, really good.
It's my charisma.
Exactly, it's the charisma that everybody's kind of like, oh.
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, it's the fact that you have a job.
Do we have a
right?
tip jar?
You do have a tip jar.
Dude, we're getting tips today.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna roll to see what you're looking at in terms of. You also get the 5 gold. I'm gonna roll. I think 2d8s is sufficient for.
What'd you roll? 2 8s?
You are both taking home 15 gold apiece in tips. Right. Yeah, you, and both of you mark down 10 gold pieces as well for doing this for about, 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
rich.
I literally came here with no money.
You also have, who else works?
What's works for us, dude?
Yeah, who else works with us?
Loki, hey, hold on. What if Helen worked here too?
I think Helen walks in, sees you there, and turns
She
around
like
and
has
leaves.
her
She does it
application in hand.
She's like, all right, Isla,
You
we
see
can
her.
start.
You see her crumple it up and throw it away as she walks out.
I wave
Doesn't.
goodbye.
Yeah, she doesn't respond.
Isla's like, what?
You
Dude,
do
why are we
see
so like in sync with this right now? This is
Um,
crazy.
not many people. I don't think anybody else works at this.
Great. That we're always gonna work together then.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody else works at this cafe.
This is
Listen, like
Isla.
for
Like, why do I for real want
You
to work
do,
somewhere with you?
um,
Imagine me.
Drasimir does the
Saying
Minotaur that Mimiro met, does work in the Biblioplex as like a book clerk and comes in to like get coffee and that sort of thing pretty consistently.
Yo, yell that about my boy whenever y'all see him.
Yeah.
That is a whole square, bro.
Hugs.
Troy, you head out to the Silk Ball Fields
Yeah.
one day, and you find again Coach Brog Rackdor, Minotaur, Silk Ball Coach, as well as the Tree Man,
Sick, dude.
Melithorn.
That's my guy. That's my guy, dude.
Wait, playing softball?
Yeah, he plays softball.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, he plays Silk Ball.
Him and then another
This
guy in there too.
owl
so the
that
owl
looks a lot like Jack.
Yeah,
What?
the owl just actually looks like Jack in real life.
I appreciate that. Actually.
He's kind of fire though. Like,
yeah, I'm like serious.
I'm not. That's not an insult.
And-
I'm not trying to take it as an
No, I didn't think
Her.
of one.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
The 4-year-old woman.
Yeah. Talana, and they all kind of introduce themselves to you along with a couple of the people who
Yeah.
are all part of the Silk Ball team.
I played softball in high school.
Yeah. And you see Talana kind of goes, great.
No, I didn't say it out
Mostly,
loud.
yeah,
I'm just
okay.
saying.
The coach goes,
Yeah.
Why do you
He
think that you
does-
played? You were the big shot back in high school.
Yeah, he looks at all of his.
Yeah,
like,
he does give you a
you were the big
whole-
shot in high school. Everybody, you know,
Guess what?
play the game.
You're on a level playing field now. Not only literally, because our groundskeepers do a good job.
Yeah.
And you see, yeah,
in the
you see
Don't
Mimiro
you
in the
please.
background with like a lawnmower, and he's
Yeah.
along with Goth Girl, who kind of goes,
I make eye contact with the goth girl. I'm just like,
You're in one half of the screen shows the other half lightning bolt in between.
yeah, I think me and her have like a little like
Little beef.
like unspoken beef.
Like, it's not like beef, but y'all's relationship.
Me and my sisters is beef.
It's more like
It is
broth
open beef.
with the
Yeah, it's not like beef,
Yeah.
but it's.
I think
it's
that because
part of
she's
it.
so close with my sister,
Yeah, it's a little bit of a.
it's just like
She knows dirt on you already.
yeah. She knows my most embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
It's like
Um, So you, he, gives you a whole, like, silk ball. All of you know how to play. I'm gonna show you how to play it right. And you have several hours of
Yeah.
workouts. Roll me a constitution check.
Oh, good. It's 11.
It's an 11. You're doing laps. And around, like, third lap,
I was not made for conditioning.
you find yourself lapped by Tilana.
Oh my gosh, dude.
and then you get lapped again.
She's quick.
Yeah.
She's a quick girl.
She passes you and kind of goes, "Oh, come on! You gotta keep going."
I'm sure. When she passes, like,
No, Captain America on your left.
Yeah.
I'm trying at that point. I'm like,
No, the owl is definitely on your left.
oh.
Just deadpan.
Is the owl flying,
I feel like I'm
or-
faster than the tree guy, though.
You
'cause
are
he's also,
faster
like,
than the
he's a
tree
big
guy. He's a bigger guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
us
no,
bigger guys.
He's easily defense. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
he's your defense. This is like rugby. And so as you sort of make rounds around here, you feel your legs start to cramp up a little bit, and it's
Too
You hear the
didn't think
coat.
you needed to stretch.
yeah.
I did
Hey,
stretch
you work at
beforehand.
the cafe.
Somebody
Get those
did.
sandwiches.
That's what I got.
You're Coach Ragtor. Come on, Hawkins.
Yeah. One thing about Troy though, like he'll have a cramp, he'll still try and run. Like he's not gonna
Right,
like lay down or sit down or something like that.
No, he's still
He's still going.
So make me a Constitution saving throw.
18.
18. As you kind of run, you sort of stretch it out a little bit. You feel it kind of go away. But you're still not lapping anybody.
Oh no.
Make me an athletics check.
This is what Troy was made for.
Yeah.
As a 24.
Yeah. He has you,
Do you have a 20 or a 19 on your equal?
I was 16 on strength,
he
but I have
has,
proficiency in athletics.
yeah. He's moved, like, a climbing wall, like one of those flat walls with, like, a rope hanging down from the side to, the middle of the field for you all to... He's just sort of getting an idea of what you can do.
Yeah.
And you... Almost American Ninja Warrior.
Okay,
Yeah. Like, vault over the end, you're good. Roll me a dexterity check.
Now this ain't that good. 9.
I'm about to show my complete lack of sports knowledge here. You know what they do with, like, football players where they have all those hoops on the ground and they have you, like, run between them?
Yeah.
He has you doing that, and you have, like, at some point, the, like, edge of your foot catches one, and you, like, knock a bunch of them out of place, and he goes, "Hawkins, come on!" At this point, you hear him blow, whistle, and he goes, "Alright,
Wow.
go again." And everybody kind of looks at you like, "Thanks, man."
I'm sorry.
And has you do it again. Roll me a dexterity saving throw this time.
11.
11. You're doing a little bit better this time. You managed to dodge someone very obviously tripping you.
Yeah. Who was it?
It is...
Trent, man, gotta be.
It's
Owl.
not the tree guy.
Owl.
It's
The
the
owl, definitely.
He's like kind of giving you a dirty look of like...
Owl's a
maybe
senior,
so.
right? Or is he a...
He's not. He's second year.
Oh, he's second year. So he thinks he's all that.
Right, yeah. It's like, I've been here for longer
I've
than
been
you.
here for a year.
Right.
Can I meet Greta at the gym?
Yeah, so you end up going to work out. You find Greta there. She goes... she's also benching.
Who's benching more?
Roll me an athletics check.
16.
She rolled a 23. She
Benching
is...
more.
How much does Troy bench?
I think Troy benches like 350.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's 6'7" and like a ton of muscle.
You find...
She's benching like 400
Wait, hold on.
easy.
Yeah,
What
you
would be his
find...
weight?
I don't know, man.
You
Give me-
find her benching a cool 420.
God.
Golly.
Troy
Oh, he's gotta weigh at least 280.
Troy is like very
You're like
impressed.
next to each
280
other.
of
Yeah.
pure
I,
muscle.
I,
She's
kinda,
not-
I look at her.
She's being spotted by some guy that you know cannot hold this weight if
Yeah.
she drops it. Yeah.
I turn my head as we're like benching.
She looks over and just kind of... and keeps going, just like not breaking much of a sweat at all.
Troy thinks this is one of the hottest things he's ever seen. Like, honestly.
Is the guy like sweating? Like if she like needs...
The guy that's sitting there is just kind of like... The guy spotting is nervous.
Noise.
She finishes her set. She's also going faster than you are.
Yeah.
She finishes her set, gets up. You see her wipe down the bench.
Yeah, she's respectful, so I like that.
Absolutely.
I
You see
introduced
her.
myself.
Yeah, you see her like taking her weights off and that sort of thing. And the guy that's spotting her is putting on his much smaller
Yeah.
amount of weights. You walk over and she kind of goes,
Hi.
You have roll me a
Grip.
strength check. Just flat strength.
Just flat strength. 17.
She rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So she is. It's the firmest
Dude,
handshake.
Troy lets out a little yelp.
A little moment of like, oh,
Troy's like, oh!
sorry.
No, it's.
Sorry about that. No, I mean, I don't, I don't mean to hurt you or
What's your
anything.
name?
I'm Greta.
I'm Troy.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you
Yeah.
too. I've seen you here before.
Yeah, you ever thought about joining the Iron Lifters? It looked like you had a pretty nice little
Oh my
Little.
god.
nice little bench there.
Yeah, I'm already doing silk ball. And I have a job, so it's
Interesting.
kind of like
yeah,
it's kind of maxed out.
time suck. I get it.
Um,
It's kind of maxed out.
But like, yeah,
The mechanics of the game won't let me do more.
yeah, the mechanics of the game really won't let me do it anymore. I thought about it though. I really did.
Yeah.
Really
Well,
wanted to.
if you wanna come by sometime and check us out, then you're more than welcome to.
Yeah. You should also come by. What's the place I work at called?
It's just the cafe and the Biblioplex.
You should come by the cafe at the Biblioplex.
I'm not great with most like Biblioplex folks because I tend to be kind of loud and they don't,
Hey,
they don't really like that. But
me and my friend who work together, we're definitely about that though. Like,
Okay,
you
sure.
should come by sometime and get a sandwich or something.
Sandwiches are a little, they're a little light, but
They are a little light,
Yeah.
as a post-workout snack,
okay.
Tell her about the 9-layer sandwich.
Oh, there's a 9-layer sandwich.
I heard about that. They said that knocked the kid out.
It did.
Mm-hmm. Not allowed to make it anymore. Anyways.
Well, I mean,
But that sounds like a nice, again, that's a post-workout snack.
that's a yeah. You're
Um,
right. You're right.
That's
So,
not
well-
real. That's like that's
You see the guy that she's like
Amen.
supposed to be spotting for, it's like, Greta! And she goes, oh, sorry, and like
Yeah.
one hand just sort of takes it off, and she kind of goes, well, I gotta go.
Control
Uh,
charisma to like see
absolutely.
anything. What? Just charisma or like performance persuasion? What do you
I'm
think?
gonna say just flat. What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get her to like me.
Persuasion.
Okay. 23.
All right. She kind of slaps your arm and goes, if you ever need a trainer, I'm here. And
Hey.
leaves.
Dude.
Honestly, you're in.
Honestly,
You are
no,
in.
no. I did not get train zoned.
Train zone.
Listen, I kind of see like Troy's very attracted to her.
She's just beefy.
She's like 4 foot tall.
If that.
If that, I'm like
She's probably
super
Tori's
tall.
size. She's a little bit taller than Tori.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Just towering over
and she's
her.
like benching more than me.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Man.
Her arms are about as big around as your face.
That's hot.
Um,
I like a woman who can beat me up.
yeah, just like washboard ass.
Troy.
I'm telling him about it when I get back to the dorm.
Yeah, when you get back to the dorm.
As you do Christians, I just
Yeah.
gonna tell him.
Alright. What is Seth doing?
Like, do
Seth
limp in.
joins the Dragon Chess
Kind of lose
Club.
that pain.
You head to the Dragon Chess Club.
I don't think I can.
You couldn't.
Walk inside, you see
Yeah.
some of the people in here are the Elephant Man. He's a Loxodon.
Wait, what's his name?
Just so that.
His name is Bedoom Souvige. People call him Rampart, because he's built like a column.
Yeah.
So you see, as you enter, he sort of
Maybe she should.
welcomes you in and kind of goes, "You are interested in Dragon Chess, yes?
Give it a shot.
You ever played?
No, actually, but it's open to all the
Wonderful.
levels, right?
We will teach you." You sit down and see a board that is 3 tiers tall. It is 3 chessboards stacked
Maybe
on
I
top
can
of
look.
each other, each with their own set of chess pieces. And the pieces have, different abilities similar to chess. He goes to explain. He pulls one board off and begins to explain to you. And you're going to make an intelligence check in your first game against him.
I knew I should.
Here.
I got it.
by that?
Okay, 6.
6.
Yeah. Kinda the first
You
time
he
you
beats you
had
within
a
a couple
challenge you.
moves
Yeah.
after on just like a flat
That makes
chessboard
sense.
between the two.
I get it.
He goes,
Well,
do not worry, you're doing fine. You have
are
a
you sure?
good
Because
start.
You just
Have you
beat
met her
me.
in the cafe though?
I've been playing for
Yes.
years.
I
Don't-
know.
Fair.
Fair.
I'm
not
looking
the-
around. Is there like anybody else?
There's a couple other people in here, yeah.
Look at that-
You
look
see
at that
one of the
nine
girls that you know
stack
Troy plays silkball with. Her name is Talana. And
Talana.
she
You
kind
guys
of
should
walks
try
over and
it.
goes, do you want to play?
Yeah, Rampart. Is it cool if I call you Rampart?
Dude,
He goes,
I got
of
you.
course, everybody else does.
He was just showing me, but maybe it would be, well,
Look
yeah,
who
let's give
you're
it a shot.
talking to,
Sure. And she sits down, spreads out the board.
We just had one of the
Maybe.
best side conversations I think I've ever had.
He's like, bro, have you ever been a wingman before? And I was like, look who you're talking
Look
to.
who you talking
That's so good. Intelligence check.
Yes, an intelligence check.
So do you know
Wow, that's a
what
nat
this is?
1.
You see her kind of like
know
explaining
it
what she's
anyways,
doing as
actually.
she makes the moves.
No, dude.
And sort of like as you move a piece somewhere, she goes,
Yeah, I know.
It smells really
okay,
bad.
so from what I can do from here, I can take
the cannabis. Like
this
that.
piece.
Is that it's cool? I kind of
go
get
ahead.
your.
What if
And
we
make your move?
compromised and opened a window?
You make a move.
Yo, for
Yeah.
sure,
She
bro. Yeah.
immediately
I'll
takes
even
your
blow it
king.
out.
Like I said, he opens the window.
But that's the interesting thing about the
Someone's
plans that you
just,
made.
like,
No matter what,
smoke.
Oh, dude,
I
actually,
could've won.
hold on.
and that's the way you have to set up your game very early. You can play Dragon Chess with even a bad plan, but as long as you have a plan,
One I can like
you'll
control
play
a
well.
little bit, like just
Um,
so I blow
I-
it out the window.
I usually pick up fast. I feel
Yo,
like
that is dope.
give me a couple rounds.
Sure,
and-
let's go again.
Sure.
Roll me
By
another
the way,
intelligence check.
thank you for being patient and explaining it.
Of
This is
course.
great.
Who is he talking to?
Talana, the girl you're on Silkball team with.
The one that's fast.
Oh,
The one that keeps lapping
40-year-old.
you. Yeah, the one that looks like a 40-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
21.
21. She rolled a natural 1. So in your first game, in your next round, you see her make an opening for you to check her.
Make 4.
Pretty early in the game. You
gonna-
put her in check,
could win
and she kind of
4.
moves a couple pieces around and goes, very good. You did
I
a
mean-
great job.
I pick up fast. Had a great teacher. Both you and Rampart. Thanks, man.
You see her go, you're welcome.
Uh,
Well, I hope you come back.
yeah, this was interesting.
Dude,
I think I'll stick around.
It was interesting. That's not a good word.
Here's a
It
poster.
can be.
It's from
Sure.
anime,
Okay.
man. You
Interesting.
ever seen that?
Well,
There you go.
See?
Exactly.
Well, I hope you come back. Alright. So, are you looking at any jobs?
I feel like the Magic Lab could be fun. You know, it's-
I'll say go ahead and
I-
mark
I
down
haven't seen
10
this one,
gold
but
for having done
watched it better.
done that. They just kind of have you report to
We,
the
like,
labs.
move one of the
They have a
beds,
schedule
like,
for
against
people
the wall
who
of
do
the bed,
lab
where just have,
work.
like, some snacks.
And they mark
We
you
have
down
leftovers from
for
the cafe.
when people
Exactly.
come in,
This
whenever
part
they'll
also,
need
like,
like a
kinda
lab
bad.
assistant
We're
or
taking
something, and you
leftovers.
can like, go
Exactly.
ahead and work with them. It's mostly like Quandrix professors who
That's
do like
actually
theory
really
stuff.
nice.
There's a couple with the Bloom professors,
So you
but
were watching
not
anime?
many.
I'm taking notes.
As well as several
dude, if you did that,
Lorehold who
I'm
do
like,
like
every game.
archaeology labs and that sort of thing. So
I'm
nothing
not,
crazy,
I'm telling
but
you.
it's pretty fun.
Let him explain to you his art TV situation.
It's essentially like you can get crystals and you put them into this like little like crystal like holder
Dock.
thing, dock, and like I put it on there.
projects.
It like projects
Yeah.
like the sure it's like the air.
Yeah,
So
so
I also like I pushed it back and moved the crystal back so it goes up on this. It's a little hack that like,
right,
people that, like
little
use it
hack.
with-
Yeah.
and it
So I
was
pull
like-
out some of my best moments crystals.
They're
Troy's,
all-
Troy's never had a crystal player, but he's been given like as like a senior
Roll-
gift for
okay.
high school.
Roll me a d20.
Roll you.
Roll me. I'm not gonna say that again.
Natural 20.
Okay, none of them are home video crystals.
Okay.
They got mixed in with yours.
Oh, I thought you were like, yeah, like they're taken at the field, like they're pretty professional.
Yeah,
like,
None of
we
them
watched
are-
your bird or something.
oh, dude.
Ouch.
It's your like
I also-
third grade talent show
Also,
when
Troy
you thought you could rap.
did like give his sister like his like compilation best moments crystal. one of his compilation best
You have
movies,
no
crystals.
idea if she still has it.
Yeah, no, I gave it, like, slipped it in her stuff before. She doesn't know she has it.
Yeah.
Is the thing. He didn't label it either.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Well, how was your day?
It was good.
Did you, like, join anything, do anything, work
This is
anywhere
like, I'll
together?
say this is over like a span of 2 weeks that this is kind of,
Yeah.
all
Oh,
of
hey
this
guys,
kind of
what's going on?
Like today, this dude came in for like an archaeology lab and would not shut up. Like,
Dude, teachers, man. Dude, I really appreciate that.
Wait, should he roll to see if he's sobered up at any point during this?
Sure, go ahead. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Another nat 1.
Roll me a d12. If you roll a 10, I will be sad.
During our anime,
Yeah,
can this
yeah.
happen? So, like, we're alone
I'm
in our
like
room
reaching
watching
for snacks,
anime.
and then all of a sudden, like 12.
12.
Okay, we're sitting on the bed watching
Oh,
anime.
I love this one. This one's my favorite.
I'm
You
like,
find yourself
Tori,
possessed
look.
by the memory of Thorum Silverspoon, a dwarf alchemist who's written a book
way!
about his adventures
That's
over
so,
the course
like,
of his life.
disrespectful, Hannah. What the heck?
Did you know about this?
Wait, what?
This,
Okay.
was, this was Christian's past character.
Yes!
who had a tragic like.
Oh my
In
gosh!
these
How do I
stories.
What
play?
the heck, dude?
Do the
How
accent.
about how about Christian just play
Sure.
this for?
That's up to you
Act
how
out
you
what
wanna
he says.
step in
I'm like,
this.
dude, Tori, look at that! Look at how he's throwing that silk ball.
Odum's beer. Where am I at right now?
Why are you talking like that?
I
man?
forgot how much I love the voice.
What are you talking about?
Y'all, you can just.
Wait, what's going on? We're in our room. Our room?
Yeah.
Do I? No, you look familiar. What? Dude, you're just
Snacks blow
That's
away.
just
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's
Wait
like
one second,
sake
and,
dust,
Like, I
yeah.
pull a feather out and like go to the bathroom and start mixing something up.
Yeah, you hear like a mortar and pestle sound.
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah.
where he got it.
Hold on now, what?
Wait 1 second. Come back. I come back with like a glowing yellow
Or
bottle.
he comes back.
Yeah.
It's just me and him. He's just playing the character.
I'll say you can
Well,
be in
no,
a common room if you.
Isn't me and Seth in the room?
No.
We're watching
anime
this was
right
before.
This is
This was
anime,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
What's
So-
your name?
Are you serious right now, dude?
Just answer the question.
Troy? Is this a trick or a test or something?
This is long post the events
It's like-
of the campaign.
Yeah.
Now it's like glowing blue. Take a sip.
Dude, what is this?
Just go for it. It's gonna feel great.
Is this when you're like
No, just try
Smoke
it.
Was he
alright?
able to do this like when he played his character?
You feel like really, really warm inside, and it just like shoots down your body into your toes, and all your hair starts standing up on your body.
what is that? What'd you do? What'd you give me?
Alright.
What'd you give me? Tori, what did you give me?
First of all, the name's not Tori, it's Thorum.
No, this is the second time this has happened.
It's close. You know, people tend to get my name wrong. Tori's close. I've had worse. I've heard worse. There are some nicknames you don't talk about, but anyways, don't touch anything. Follow me. I'm gonna crack open the door and like peek down the hallway. Like, alright, come on. We're gonna
Little birdie waddle, yeah.
run to a random door.
yeah.
I'm gonna knock.
Wait,
on-
I'm asking, what are we doing real quick?
So I'm gonna knock on the door while you hold like the handle. to
Oh,
it.
dude, we're going to Helen's room. We're going to Helen's room.
Yeah, you
I-
kind of like lead him down the hall to
I'm
where
like,
you know
are we
Helen's room
doing a
is.
prank right now?
Yes, but I
Oh, I know the perfect room. we go, because I saw her like go into her room.
Yeah, you know
earlier.
what her room is. She
Yeah.
knows what your room is. You know
Yeah,
what
we're
hers
brother
is.
and sister.
Yeah.
Genius,
Anyways,
Christian. I'm
so
sorry.
here's what we're gonna do, right? Do you know this person? The room that we're going to?
Yeah.
Alright, so she should open the door for you, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe.
You just hold on to the handle.
Yeah.
And just knock on it and say, you know, like, come to the door, like, let me in. Just get her to open the door, alright?
Yeah, so I hold the handle and I think, Helen?
Be
Yes.
ready to run.
She goes, what?
Hey, can you come let me in? It's kind of an emergency.
And you hear her. Actually, no. Roll me luck first.
3. I don't want to do this to one of her friends.
The door
man.
opens.
I yelled for Helen specifically, though.
You did.
The door's not gonna open.
First of all, yeah, the door ain't opening.
You hear the door open.
As
Or
soon
the
as somebody
handle.
touches the doorknob, the electricity stored in his body transfers through the metal and is gonna hit
Amazing.
whoever touches the door.
How much damage?
If we're going back to the original spell, it'd be like 2d8.
2d8. Really? 2d8.
I'm not killing somebody. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You better not. Who is Helen roommates
Thorm is
with?
a menace.
Here's the
Get out here killing people.
Thorum got transferred into a situation he does not know, and his
You wanna
first
roll it?
impulse was like,
Yeah.
2.
8.
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
8 damage total.
Jason, we can read the dice, bud.
Oh.
It's a 7.
Oh, that's a 7.
A 7 plus 1,
Yeah.
that's 8.
Yeah.
She has more.
You
health than that.
hear-
She has more. She's got to have more health than that.
You hear,
Run!
you hear his little owl feet.
I'm like
as he-
awkwardly running and flapping.
Flapping,
my
yeah, it's
wings
very
and all
bad.
to do.
Sure.
You hear like a sound of someone almost choking, and then you hear somebody hit the floor, and you hear, "Oh my gosh, Helen!"
Troy
From like 2 other people.
Troy is very thinks very quick in these situations.
Uh-huh.
He puts the vial in his pocket, and he also hits falls on the ground.
Roll deception.
Yes!
That's a 10.
It's 10. You hear the door kind of like someone bat the door handle a couple times, and then it opens, and it bumps up against your feet, and you kind of flinch. And you see the goth girl Aurora standing over you, and she goes, "Troy, what in the world? What did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
You're obviously lying."
No. No. Hannah looking at me made me laugh. Hold on.
She rolled a 19 on
I
insight.
can do this in character. Just,
Yeah.
oh, no! I'm not.
Oh, I'm not.
This random thing happened, and I was like,
You see behind her in the door the girl with green hair trying to wake Helen up. She's unconscious.
this person
No, no, also has like a white streak
I
in her
hate
hair.
you so much. I hate you so much.
She's been marved from Home
Yeah.
Alone. Her hair's sticking out.
Exactly.
Could I roll performance instead of deception? Please.
You're lying.
Please.
Fully, though. No, it's deception.
How long does Thorum's thing last? Was that whatever?
Roll a d4.
And so I'm just looking at her, just this
One.
random
One.
guy
Yeah, so just 1 hour.
did something to me, and I felt really weird, and
She
I didn't know
goes,
what to do, and so
"Oh."
I tried to get Helen because she's way smarter than I
She goes,
am,
"Okay,
as you
where is
know. I don't know where he is. I came to
Roll still.
I came
to see
to
if you can
get
out of
her
the.
because I was scared.
She goes, "Troy, if this is a
Uh-oh.
dumb prank of yours,
Soft 20.
Do you think I would do that?
yeah, you're gone."
I get it. I get that we have we're brother and sister. I would not do this to her intentionally.
Because you better not have done this to her intentionally.
Why would I have done this to her intentionally?
You see the girl with the green hair goes, I'm gonna go get an RA because she's not waking up. Who kind of moves past you to go
So,
get somebody.
So she's a Witherbloom initiate. And,
She's not a Witherbloom initiate, not the girl with green hair.
oh, no. I'm talking about Goth Girl.
Oh, goth girl. She's not there yet.
I was gonna say, then she would have known Cure Wounds and she can.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
just why would I do that to her?
She goes,
It's
The
not.
fact-
It's not a prank.
the fact that you're this concerned about it rather than concerned about your unconscious sister.
I'm so concerned about my unconscious sister. That's why I'm here. I'm still here. You don't talk to me like that. That's my sister, first of all.
Yeah, you did. This is your fault.
This is not my fault.
What do you mean it's not your fault? You're the reason that this happened.
No, it's. I mean, yeah, it happened because I was here. I did not do this.
Okay, fine, whatever. Do something useful then. I don't care. And you see eventually the girl with green hair returns with an RA who casts a quick Cure Wounds. Helen kind of sits up still, a little dazed, and looks at you.
I tell her the same thing. I tell her the same thing.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
What?
Oh.
She's
Your
your
sister.
twin! Yeah.
This is awful.
You got it.
This is awful. I'm getting punished for his actions.
You could have run away.
No,
You're the one who
I
chose
screamed,
your-
Helen, come here.
You picked Helen specifically.
Yeah, because she's my sister. We're playing friends.
Killed some random person. And
I was
ran
about to
away.
say.
Okay. Disadvantage, though, was 14.
14.
No, wait, 14. 17.
Okay.
So, like...
Yeah, she rolled a 12
So
with
he doesn't
advantage,
look like
and you
his
see
mom
she
and
kind
stuff.
of like in this.
She
Weird,
she
like-
knows that I would never really hurt her intentionally.
Yeah, she in this sort of like
Sounds
post-electrocuted
crazy.
haze. You get the sense that she's kind of like, okay, yeah. Until finally the aura is like, it's fine. You can go ahead and go. Like it's okay.
We're like didn't Thorn because of his mom and stuff. He craves attention. Acting out.
Yeah.
You
I was acting out.
you
like she-
head
yeah.
back to the room
what?
to find.
I'm
Oh, that's
pissed
right.
off
I can do that.
at Tori. I am so upset at Tori right now.
Yeah,
It's not Tori.
What has
Everybody but Christian
Tori
is getting
Thorin
punished
been
right now.
doing?
I'm loving this.
Christian Hughes should be punished for this. Not Troy and Tori. That's what should happen.
Thorum,
Christian's old character came back for this moment.
For this moment, yeah.
Thorum is devouring whatever snacks that they were.
We have leftovers from work that we'll take home every
Yeah,
day.
like they.
Dude,
so
you're eating mine.
Isla definitely makes
It
like
wasn't
those
more.
like very fresh chocolate chip cookies, and you've got like a whole like rubber
Yes.
container. Of
Yes,
those.
it was.
Yes.
You open the door to see Thorum cartoon floating, like with the smell entering his nose.
Dude, what the heck? Those are mine.
But actually flying is down.
Yeah.
First of all, you almost killed my
No,
sister.
so you walk in. I'm eating the cookies faced away from me, away from
You
you.
do
And
the
you're like, what the
turn.
heck, dude? Just my head swivels all the way
All
around
the
to look at you.
You almost killed my sister.
She's fine. It doesn't norm. And then I think about how it actually did kill
Javier.
Javier.
Start crying.
Yeah, start crying. That's not a joke. I'm sorry. It's very dangerous.
Can you
Salem is
quickly
astral like world. It's just floating there, like eating like astral popcorn. You're like, this is so. I haven't seen anything like this in centuries,
Elias
bro.
somewhere on the beach goes.
I feel something
He's
happening.
getting.
At least like
He's getting
Sorry,
chewed
this
down.
is-
I know it.
Okay, quickly. Quickly in my mind, because he only has an hour to do this, and I feel like about 40
feel like
minutes have passed.
I feel like with the whole like going and getting somebody, he probably has like 30 minutes left.
Okay, do you know how to make something to make people forget things?
Oh, the situations we could have avoided if you knew how to do that.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, he's remembering like
Yeah.
he was once made to forget things.
Right. Oh, I was thinking about the instance where he tried to steal a dude's armor and he turned around and you were fully just like reaching into a
Yeah.
hole in his wall.
I was thinking of you the most emotionally taxing
Yeah.
moment of our
Right.
of our season.
Well, I was trying to keep it lighthearted,
when he
but
said
you know,
when I was like, tears are running down your face, but you don't
and then
know
you don't
why.
know why. Yeah.
That still gets me.
Dude, honestly, I was giving
Alright.
chills.
I have the power to do that, but I won't.
You won't. You almost killed her. I need
You
her
do
to
not need
forget that happened.
It is nigh impossible to select a specific memory to forget. As you stand to lose a lot more than that. You don't want to take that risk.
What
I'm
are
telling
you
you.
doing, Tori? Like you've been weird before. You're weird again. We were watching anime, and then you almost killed my sister.
You put your hand on the doorknob. I mean, you.
Ow.
Ruh-roh.
I
Mimiro, I think you come in from like work at this time. It's like 6 p.m.
Here's the bigger question: What
And you
am I
see-
doing
you
here?
see-
snap!
Yeah.
I punched him in the face after
Right,
he said
okay.
after he said like you put your hand on the doorknob.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
That would
Mimiro, you're coming in to see
that would low key set me off. Like,
Troy
at the moment.
beating up Tori.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
16.
Wait, no, yours is 8. How is yours 18?
It's 16.
Okay. I hit.
Oh wow. Roll a d4.
Oh, it is 18. Wait, it is 18, but that's when I have my shield. I don't have my shield on me right now.
Oh yeah.
Roll a d4.
D4 for unarmed.
Yeah.
I have 18 too. 10 plus charisma modifier plus dexterity
5
modifier.
plus with strength.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you.
I punched Tori in the face. Does that also like? That doesn't take him back to being Tori though. Would it?
Roll a wisdom save.
A nat 1. Do I switch?
Roll again.
Roll a d12?
Roll a d12.
Sweet.
The reset button.
6.
6.
Okay, so wait, how hard did you hit him?
This is another one of my favorites, and this is for. This is for 9. This is another one of my favorites, and this is for Will only. You find yourself possessed by the soul of Rowan Volhart, a paladin to the goddess of mercy, who cries at any goodness that he sees, and speaks only in these and thous.
Okay,
what was
as
my
soon
last
as
name?
he switches,
Yeah.
I come up to him, Tori, man, are you okay?
Volhart.
Volhart.
W, U with a little umlaut over it.
That is the 2 dots.
Yes.
Lhart.
Like, I want to check if he's okay. I want to cast Cure Wounds on
Perfect.
him.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
want to see him cry.
How dare you say that right now?
How does he kind of talk? Like, oh, like,
Deep voiced. This is some guy that is a
However, dost thou mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've nailed it.
oh,
Oh.
whom Stafford? I can't do this. I'm sorry.
What are you?
Whom Stafford struck?
What are you doing right now?
William, I'm so sorry.
Unhand me.
So you do see Mimiro cast Cure Wounds on you, and is asking like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you good?"
Rock a little friend. Take that.
No problem, Bob.
Thank thee.
No
Thank
problem,
you.
Bob. Yeah.
No problem.
I don't speak this strange language.
You're really confusing me. And
I'm sorry, who are you? Who art thou?
Okay,
What do you-
so at this moment, Mimiro remembers the first instance,
You're
and he
figuring it
goes to
out.
the box.
You're getting.
I'm getting the box.
Questions. Has Tori moved his weed hiding place?
No.
No.
He's
Yeah,
got
so
two
it's same
stones
place. You
every
find
now and
it. You start rolling it. You're a little
I'm
bit
like,
better this
I know
time,
what
yeah.
to do again.
You're doing this again. You're changing your voice. You're asking me who I am.
Seth walks
Who are
in.
you?
Yeah. You heard like you were in your room, but
From
like
my
heard all
shirt.
this noise and kind of like came
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
What is going on? In
He's
here?
been he's acting weird again. He almost killed
You see
Helen.
Mimiro rolling a joint on the floor.
Hey Seth, do you have anything for a light? I can't find his lighter.
No.
You almost killed Helen.
It
And
is
you come back
insane how I came to be roommates with the three of you. Of everyone on this campus.
And you
Okay,
were
just
speaking in
yeah,
some
for the complete laughs, I want to
accent.
turn it to Seth in his clothes.
All right,
Sure.
I want to say it's
I
crazy
hate
how
you.
we
No.
and, like mimic him. Like,
Talking
it's the
like
second time we came
the
to live
King
together.
James version.
Do you have a light? Do you have a light?
I said no.
Okay.
I warm firebolt my hands like last time.
Yeah, sure.
Or I have
Yeah,
prestidigitation.
Do you have prestidigitation? It can produce a spark.
All right, I light it.
I hold it real quick, and then I slap him in the face, and then
And then I
put
take it
in
out
his
of your
mouth.
hand and draw.
Make a dex.
I take it right. I take it right.
Magic.
I think what is he does it?
Yeah,
Can I
sure,
grab it right
sure.
before he
Yeah,
finishes
so,
it,
sure,
though?
you got it.
Grab it. There's some left. I
What
slap.
is this unruliness? Oh,
He goes, I would
Breathe
never.
in.
I shall have no substance.
no.
I turn to Tori after holding this draw and just blow it on his face.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what a hit. I don't even remember, like, the last, like, hour or something. Bro. Why do you look so pissed, bro?
Mimiro knows this.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
y'all were watching anime?
I love that
was
Mimiro's affected
not
as well.
the time.
And I like.
I need to talk to him
I
for
put
a
my
second.
journal out. I'm like,
Hello.
they didn't sign it, did they?
Hey. I need to talk to him. I shut our room door.
Okay, yeah.
And then I yell. I'm still like, what are you talking about?
Here's like kind of what's going on. I wasn't really gonna talk about it, but this journal has a bunch of names in it, and I am Tori right now. But before I was born, I was someone else, and before they were born, someone else. Before they were born, and it just keeps going. You know, when we die, we are like reincarnated as like another like being, and the problem with me is that I remember all of my past lives, sometimes at the same time, and I don't know which ones are which, and I just kind of wish I could live in the moment. I can't forget anything, and it's so this is the only way that I have to numb my brain. I'm so tired. So if you're wondering what this does, it just numbs you, man. Heck
The
yeah.
lean over.
Heck yeah.
Troy knows that one of Tori's past lives can make a potion to erase memories.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Christian says,
That's all
I'm gonna
I'm
leave
saying.
that there.
Troy knows that one of his past lives can make really intense potions in general, and then has been told he can erase memory with it.
I don't know if Troy would remember that. Or not,
Troy
but-
remembers certain things.
Yeah.
He forgets like unimportant stuff like test dates and like
So-
information from class, but like
Yeah.
Can he, when he rolls a 12, is it going to be those same 12? So he can roll
Yes.
back into one?
You can roll back into
I've
ones.
been keeping like a number. I'm just tired of some days when I wake up and I'm not. Sometimes I wake up and the day's already passed, or I'm doing something and then it's 3 days from then and I don't know what's going on now, and I'm just stuck in the past, and it's like my mind. It wants to keep up with just like the insane amount of like memories and stuff that I have, but it just can't. So I just need to keep smoking. I just keep numbing myself, man. Sorry to bum you guys out, I guess. Just like,
You guys can keep talking already.
oh, you're good.
Troy, I think you're addicted.
Troy?
Alright, Tori, I think
The look in the
Tori, I
mirror.
think you're addicted.
Troy, you don't understand, man. I have to be, bro. I have to. If I'm not, then like the memories take over. And that's what I guess every time you've encountered one of them, man, like it's not me. It's someone that I was, and that's when the numbness just goes away. Stupid, I guess.
Tori,
Bogus.
understand that drugs are the easiest way to...
It's
It
the
help-
only way, dude. I've been trying to do this for millennia. I swear.
That's right. You have been trying to do this. Dude, we are in Strixhaven right now. I said it right?
You did.
Okay. There are professors here who can do things that we can't even imagine. There has got to be someone here who can help you.
That's a good point. Yeah. You guys help me find someone maybe that we can.
Definitely. What's the name of the school that does the speech incantations and stuff?
Silverquill?
Silverquill? We could maybe go to Silverquill and talk to those professors. Because I know some of them have some strong invocations that they can do. They could probably find some way, or at least tell us where to go to help fix, or to at least lock you into place.
Person?
We'll find something. We'll find something.
Are you stuck or not?
The quiet is just, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Guys, I appreciate it. I just want to apologize. I don't know. Honestly, what scares me is I'm gonna like hurt someone when I'm. Not.
You already did.
What?
Yeah.
You don't know about that.
What are
You
talking-
did. You came in after the fact.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
You almost killed my sister through some potion you made.
Oh my god.
The guilting.
Wait a second. And I like pull out my journal and I go. Was it Thorm Silverspoon?
Yeah. I guess that's what you said.
Gosh, that guy's an absolute menace, dude.
Christian. I'm so sorry.
The man wrote in the journal one time. Every other time I know it's him because my entire pantry is just empty, man.
Yeah. You ate all the cookies.
I get them. I get the munchies too, but it's something different, bro. There's a bit in that man. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at our fridge. Look at our fridge.
I open up the ice box.
The ice box, yeah. It's a cardboard box with some ice in it.
With ice magic.
Empty.
Yeah, it's empty. There's not even
All of our food was
there's
in
not
there.
even like you've lost Isla's Rubbermaid container that she gave you to take food home.
I'm like,
It's gone.
I go like, where's the Rubbermaid? Yeah, it's gonna hurt when it comes out.
Oh gosh.
A whole Rubbermaid container.
Why?
Now, granted, you don't know where it is, but it's not in the fridge.
It's not. I think I know.
Yeah, he said, hey, drink this and then go to someone's door. And it was a real prank. And so I did, because I thought it was you. And so I was going to go prank my sister. And then he made some potion that almost killed her.
Oh yeah, I think we call that one toes.
Did Aurora see?
Was there any other roommates there?
Very
Are
much.
you
No, I'm just like
serious
I'm just
right
like,
now?
Does anyone else know about this?
Yeah.
I'm not
The
saying like,
RA, her roommates,
RA?
her. She doesn't know it was you.
You're already
Oh,
Nora.
okay.
Yeah,
good.
I covered for you and me.
Hey, dude, remember,
He said,
hey, it wasn't me. I'm sorry. You have to understand, dude. I promise. I'm serious.
Promise, dude.
Look at I open up my like journal and I'm like, do you not see like these are all different handwritings? I didn't write this. I
And I go and sit on my bed.
if I
Tori,
I wish I didn't have to deal with this.
I'm sorry, man.
yes, so do we.
Thank you.
Do you feel like everyone is reincarnated, or
I don't
is
know.
it just you?
I don't know, but for some reason
How high? We're on the 4th floor.
But for some reason
I slide up the window, and I'm really thinking about it.
Is this a suicide attempt?
If he misses his roll, will it be?
No, you don't
No.
miss that kind of roll.
Yeah.
I just kind of.
Troy, what are you thinking?
I'm just.
Troy?
I need
I'm
to
getting some
just
fresh air.
joshing.
I need to go work out, and then he falls backwards scuba style.
You
out
scuba
of the
style
window,
out the window? Yeah.
and he casts Featherfall on himself.
Nice.
As he falls down.
I see this and I'm like, I think I need to go talk to him because I can't have someone not be at peace with me, man.
No, dude, I go.
Trust me, Tori.
I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
When a man says he needs to go to the gym, you just give him some time.
Yeah, you know what?
Have him
right.
just,
I just
be at the gym.
I go for a new PR right now.
Yeah.
I'm going
I'm
for
like,
400 on a bench press.
Seth, I'm gonna be really real with you, man.
Greta's there. She's benching
Mm-hmm.
450.
I think, Seth, I think there's a reason that I remember all my lives. And it has to do with making peace with people. I think if I have millions of lives behind me, I think that I have failed that exam. At making peace with people millions of times. And I'm just on the path of doing it again.
Oh, no, wait. I passed.
Tori, how can that be
Hang
on
on.
you
We'll see.
for things that your past lives have done?
I'm bumping out, dude, like as fast as she is.
I don't know. But somehow, every time I die, there is someone I'm not at peace with. And I
I can't have that happen this time because I'm sick of all of these pasts.
You're absolutely slamming Greta when it comes to weightlifting.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I rolled a natural 20.
Yo.
So
my
you're up
rage.
against her, 450. You're both going the same pace until finally she taps out.
She rack it and then he's
Yeah,
just like,
she racks it, sits up, and goes, "What is going on?"
I'm still going too.
He goes, "It's 10 p.m. on a school night, and you came to bench things, and you're finally benching a decent amount. What's happening?"
Decent amount.
he throws no.
I'm just really upset right now.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to lift weights?
Little A, little
That
B,
is
to
insanely
be honest.
So, somebody's on another bench
It's
is like,
off.
dude, anger's such fuel for this.
You see, the tree man,
Yeah.
Melwithorn, is on another. He's like working arms as well,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Anger is a good fuel for. It's good motivation for what."
He's in the religious society
He
too,
is.
right?
He's the student
Would
mages
he
of
be
faith.
okay with me being so angry? Like, in the sense, like, are he alright with that?
He looks over and goes, "A healthy way to process anger." Improve.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I tell her a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
She goes, "Okay, well, you can talk to Melwithorn. I'm going home."
Okay.
Wipes down her bench and leaves.
Okay.
So over the course of the next couple days, you have your classes. You're all doing decently well. You have your jobs that you're so far all smoking it at.
Are we like? And he still ticked at me.
I'm a little
a
too,
little bit.
like,
He's a
I'm
little-
not, like, letting it affect my work or anything, or, like, we're still friends.
Yeah.
You just kind of, like...
The side of me is like reminding you of like maybe what.
No,
like,
I just think, like, I mean, it's nothing like, I understand what you're saying, and I do believe it because of how crazy, like, you act differently. I'm still just not, like,
Yeah.
like, it's just, like, I'm not forgetting it. Like, I'm still
Yeah.
your friend, and,
Yeah.
like, I don't hold anything against you.
Yeah.
But, like, I still remember what happened. And I think if Thorm ever came out again, he would be really upset.
Really angry.
Yeah.
But if,
Right.
like, you're fine. You're friends.
Here's the thing, though. We kind of... Well, no, never mind. I say we go the professor route to try
Yeah.
to get him.
So
Text.
you have you've sort of taken to meeting up, the four of you, as you get off of work after classes and that sort of thing outside the biblioplex because it's right next to your dorm.
We work together, live together.
The two of you work together. All of you live together, so you kind of end up just sort of congregating in the same spaces. And you see one evening outside of the Firejolt Cafe, which is the other, it's the larger cafe alternative to the Biblioplex. If the Biblioplex the Biblioplex Cafe is the Starbucks inside of Barnes and Noble, this is like an actual Starbucks, and a better one.
We kind of don't like that place.
There's a little bit of beef there, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, a pretty big hotspot for student hangout because the Biblioplex is sort of a quieter place. I changed my music really fast. But also you see, a couple people inside that you recognize. And as, you're sort of leaving, you see Talana exiting. It's the girl you play Silk Ball
Yes.
with, and he's on
What's up,
Dragon Trust.
Talana?
She's
Hey, Talana.
hi. And you see that she's holding a box in her hand.
You know Seth?
We play Dragon Chess.
No way!
Yeah.
We play Silk Ball.
She's pretty good.
She is also pretty good at Silk Ball, too.
Oh,
She's actually
thank you.
really good at Silk Ball.
I didn't know that.
Thanks. Right now I'm trying my hand at frog racing. If you want to join.
Mimiro jumps at the chance. He says,
He goes, hi.
We're all like
I-
weirdly excited about frog racing.
Yes.
I want to know
Yes.
if Tori is, but I think the rest of us are.
I miss
Tori's getting hungry.
You hear
So
frogs
excited.
croaking in the box, and you're kind of like, that sounds pretty good.
That actually those sound pretty good.
She goes, well, we're in the cafe if you want to join us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We actually work at the other cafe in the
Oh,
library.
the Biblioplex. That's right.
How quaint.
Yeah.
Just, that's neat.
How nice.
Yeah. What?
And you follow her inside, and you see inside there's Helen and her friends are in there as well. This is the place that they go to get away from the Biblioplex Cafe.
Yeah. And if we weren't here, they would go to the Biblioplex.
Right. They just kind of like you see
hey,
him walk
Helen.
in. She kind of goes, "Hey."
He's also been a lot nicer to Helen.
A lot nicer to her.
Over the past week
She's
and a half.
weirdly been more standoffish to you because even though she doesn't think the event is your fault, the way you've behaved about the event as a whole has kind of like sketched her out a little bit, enough for her to be like, he probably had a little bit of something to do with it.
Yeah. Deep down, she does know
deep
that
down
I did
she
have stuff to do with it.
Can Mimiro make it a point to say hey to
Aurora?
Aurora.
Aurora sees you and she's very much like, hey Mimiro, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing some frog racing.
Pretty good with Riz.
With Riz.
With Riz. She has...
Now that's frog racing.
Yeah, so a bunch of people are doing frog racing. Are you gonna join?
Yeah. I'm thinking never raced frogs before, but man, that sounds like a fun
Helen, are you racing frogs?
She goes, no.
Why not? You scared to lose?
Seth
just
walks
don't
out with
want
like a
to.
drawn-on Sharpie mustache.
You see that she's got a couple like books around her and this.
What are you reading?
I'm in the middle of studying.
For what?
Arcana.
We don't have any tests.
We have we have Arcanobotany tests in like 3 weeks. We have
3 weeks? That's like forever away.
Okay,
Who is
well,
he talking to right now?
Helen.
Helen.
We have Arcanobotany in 3 weeks. We also have a Magical Physiologies exam in a week.
I'm not in that.
You are in that. Everybody's in that. It's a gen ed class.
I am in that. We're in it together.
She goes, no, I got myself moved to a different time.
Okay, good. No, wait, hold on. Are you serious?
She got herself, not in
No.
Arcanobotany.
No, the other way. 'Cause I was literally about to say this before you said this, Hannah, so like, I'm fully honest with you.
Sure.
I was about to look at her and be like, oh, by the way, I switched my class time for magical physiology.
She looks at you and goes,
because we were in it together.
What time? What time did you switch it to?
10:30 on Mondays.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's what my class is.
I swapped mine to 10:30 on Monday.
Today was the last day to swap classes.
I know!
I was literally about to tell her, like, hey, by the way, I swapped that class.
Oh my
So we can
gosh.
have it together.
Okay, well,
That's so funny.
you know what?
That's amazing.
You know what?
so
It's fine.
funny.
It's fine. It's good. It's whatever. And you see a couple
I'm
other...
writing it down.
Yeah, you see a couple other students that you kind of recognize from around.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Your class, including the guy with the punchable face, Quintilius,
Quintilius.
who actually greets you pretty,
Quintilius.
amicably. You're both in the what is it, Dead Languages Society.
Yeah.
How do me and my boy
Yeah.
interact?
It's not.
I greet him.
It's not rude, but it is very much like, yeah, we have a thing.
I think me too. Like
Yeah.
I say hey, but I'm like looking for Drex so I can.
He's very much
Is he there?
He is not there. Not there right now.
Now,
You
hold
do
on.
find, I do think Melithorn is in here as well, and he seems to be facilitating the good treatment of the frogs.
Yeah,
To make
I
sure
woke
that
up.
they
I woke up to
are-
Melthorn and say,
Yeah.
"Hey," because we're in like softball. We work out
He
together.
goes, oh, hello. Racing frogs.
I was told about it.
Mm.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so Melithorn's in here. I should probably use
Racing frogs. You put them on a line and tell them to go.
Are you racing frogs?
I'm their ethics
That
guy,
makes sense.
essentially.
I'm their
I just make sure that the frogs are not.
Yeah.
I'm their
Armed.
FR. Frog.
But of
resources.
course, nobody ever really does anything. Is to make sure that the frogs make it back out to Sedgemoor where they belong.
Yeah, I got you.
Seth, you see, as Talana is sort of setting up these frogs, she kind of goes, you racing or you watching?
I can race. Well,
You're
maybe
more
I'll
than
just.
welcome.
I can race.
You racing?
I'm gonna smoke these frogs.
Talana, if there's one thing I've learned from you, it's that I learn well by just jumping in. So
Really?
if I can race, I'll race.
Talana, you know I'm all about that competition. I'm in.
Hopping.
Okay, well, she kind of has that look of like, wasn't in a conversation with you, but cool. He goes, well,
You're always like, I get that a lot.
great.
Yeah, sure.
What about Tori? Does he have anybody?
Doesn't know.
Tori, you see across the bar.
Starburns?
Starburns. Kind of looks
So
bad.
it's like, I'm like, I just took a dark.
I lean over to Tori. I'm like, Tori, do you know Starburns?
Yeah, I know Starburns.
How do you know Starburns?
He came to my anime club.
So
He
he's
kind of,
in-
you see him
and I
sort
told
of
him it was a
making his
different
way
day
through
when I
people,
lied.
like kind of at the edge of the crowd of the cafe, and makes his way over and kind of goes, "Hey,
I freaking love the dude. And it wasn't
Uh,
no different
He's
personality.
right here.
do you know when the next?"
You talking about
Sorry.
the anime club?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
Yeah, you actually-
we're gonna watch Silk.
I love Silk.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. We just started watching. This is my roommate.
What's up, man? I'm Troy.
Hi.
I'm like, this is my roommate. I goes,
Yeah,
right there.
this is my roommate.
This is my roommate.
Yeah, man, and you got like asthma or something. I mean,
It's kind of rude. Man.
anime. I said I meant anime. You got anime? Like, you want to watch? You want to watch with us or like?
Roll just charisma.
The worst.
No.
Why are you so mean to Starburns, man? Like, literally just because his mouth.
99% of that is because my
11.
nose is stuffed.
Yeah, that's 11.
Okay, he rolled a 16, and he kind of like picks up on what you're doing and goes,
Hey, Starburns.
"My name is Eric."
Yeah.
That sounds like a Starburns thing to say.
In my head, I'm like, you do not spend hours like etching those in your face to be called Eric. Like,
You do notice that he has like a katana just kind of tucked into his belt.
Yeah.
It's not in a holster.
So-
It's just tucked.
Starburns. We're gonna watch anime at Anime Club, and I step on his foot a little bit.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
I'm doing it just
My
a
foot
little.
is this big,
Yeah.
dog.
I step on his foot just a little bit.
Just
say-
tapping the guy.
There's, dude.
Thursday at 8 in the anime like room that he has. We're gonna watch Silk together,
Gotcha. Sounds good.
right? You'll be there. All right.
Cool. I'll let my girlfriend know.
Wait, you have a girlfriend?
It's-
What's her name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's a body pillow. It's a body
It's a
pillow.
body.
It's a body pillow.
like blue screen for a second. And he just sort of sits there for a minute and goes,
Did she go to like a different school or something?
he kind of looks up and goes, it's, Nezuko.
Isn't she like 11?
He goes, what?
I'm like, oh, isn't that?
Yeah, my roommate likes anime. I know about anime now.
Okay.
Now.
Isn't she like 11?
Anyways, he goes, I'll see you guys on
this
Monday,
universe.
and leaves.
I literally said Thursday, and so if he doesn't show up, I'm not correcting him.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Fly up to me.
Like the angel
like-
on, the devil on your shoulder.
You can land on my shoulder.
I've been
You
around.
gotta do like one foot on each.
This mind's been around the block. I can read people like a book. That dude walked in and I knew he has Nezuko as his wife.
You definitely smelled it.
I could smell the Nezuko, like, perfume.
He's wearing a coat and he somehow still has sweat stains.
Okay.
He's what we say in Draconic is an otaku.
There you go.
Yeah. So you see them lining up frogs for the frog race. Anybody racing? Or is... So you have the options
racing.
to race
I'm
a
racing.
frog.
I'm racing.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Yeah. You all race. You see Talana getting up as well to race along with the green-haired girl from earlier.
Go race next to her.
Yeah.
And Mellathorn is like facilitating this, so he doesn't quite, along with a couple other students who are all there together. And you feel, the sort of hum of excitement in the room, as even people who did not come for this are starting to, pay attention. Yes.
Can I somehow use inspiring leader on my frog?
Please!
Like, just give him, hype him up, give him a pep talk.
Okay. I'm gonna write a note of that for next time because
Can I
that's
also
where we're
use-
gonna end session 1.
Okay.
So, okay, will we get like penalized if we use magic on our
On your
frogs?
frog.
I will have
Dude,
to
don't
look
you
that up.
dare
I
touch
don't
my
think
frog.
Okay, if we don't, I'm using mage hand and I'm just gonna like play leapfrog with it.
Say-
That's
Hannah, I was gonna
amazing.
use Sacred Flame on his frog.
Don't make me use bound hammer on yours.
Melthorn would be so mad.
Dude, he'd be pissed. Like,
Anyway.
anyway,
After he was like, nobody ever messes with the frog.
Nobody ever really does anything. to
I'm
the
down
frog.
here
Alright.
giving my frog the best pep talk of his life.
Right.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, sounds
You guys are good to go.
You guys are good to go.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Well, I'm just
dismissing
saying,
us.
like,
The RA came out
Yeah.
of them.
it'll probably be